the last time I parked like that, I got a ticket here. So we'll see if he gets a ticket. But I watched an interesting video this morning about sharing your work and sharing imperfect work, basically, and getting over that self-conscious, inner voice that you have that says that your work is not really good enough to share. And I was thinking about it, and he explained it very well. So a lot of times when we're new at something, we don't really want to share it online. We don't really want to talk about it because we feel like we're not good at it yet. We're not doing a good enough job with it. So we hesitate. When you first start sharing things online, you get worried what people will think. You get insecure, and that fear of having negative comments or negative things said about you and your work kind of start to come to light, and you get kind of insecure, worried about posting stuff online. But then at some point, after posting so much stuff, you actually start to lose that insecurity and get more confidence and grow and get better with what you're actually doing, because you're getting feedback from other people that are providing some insight into how you can get better, and you start to realize that you are getting actually some positive comments about the things that you're creating and the work that you're doing. And so it starts to give you kind of a boost of confidence to create more and produce more. And it's interesting to look at it that way, because I've always felt like sharing things that I'm creating is kind of, in a way, it's a selfish kind of thing. But at the same time, when you start to create more and you get more feedback from other people, and you realize that the things that you're doing and you're creating are hopefully providing some kind of value to other people and giving people some kind of insight into what it is that you're doing. Like, vlogging in public is still very nerve-wracking for me. Kind of makes me nervous, even though I just walked down the street doing it, past a bunch of people who were kind of looking at me. I still feel like I still get those nerves and that insecurity, so I need to push through that, and the more I do it, the more I'll be able to push through that. So one big reason why I do these videos is I do want to get to be less self-conscious, less worried about what people think about me, and just make the things that I want to create and do the best I can with the things that I make. I've noticed that the more and more I create stuff, the better and easier it gets. So if you're thinking about creating stuff and putting it out there publicly, just know that it starts off hard and it gets a little easier.